Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on how I started romanticizing my life, why I started romanticizing my life, and how it helped change how I feel, even on regular days when I'm not doing much. So I will say that this is like a shift. It's not like a shift. This is a shift that you're going to go through from life. You're going to start somewhere, you're not going to like it, it's not going to be the best situation ever. You're going to be like, oh, let me go into the soft girl era, let me get into the soft guy era. And then you're going to come over here with us. Yeah. So this is something that you decide whenever you're ready. But keep in mind that this process is a mindset shift. Every type of shift that you can imagine, you're going to change. Your entirety is going to change once you decide that you want to be in this era. For me, when I started wanting to go into my software era, it was just me having a reflection moment. I did not like where I was in life. I didn't like what I was doing. I didn't like how I was being perceived. I didn't like none of it. What do you do when you don't like something? You change it. Now I'm loving it. And it wasn't something that happened overnight. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. And if you're one of those people that think it's going to happen overnight, I'm sorry to tell you, it doesn't work like that. This is something that you have to dedicate time, energy, and your entirety to. This is literally a mindset shift, a physical shift. It's changing you as a person. So it's just like building a house. They don't build these houses in a day. And if you know somebody that built the house in a day, but how to know when you need to shift, if you feel burnt out, if nothing's working for you, if you feel frustrated, irritated, agitated, if you're in a position in life where you feel like you're stuck in that loop, the everlasting loop that doesn't stop. For me, I definitely had those days, those weeks, those months where I felt like I was moving on autopilot. I could not tell you what I did today. Don't know what I did today. All I know is I got up, I took care of my business before I went outside, I got dressed. I went to wherever I went that day, and I went home and ate after and went to sleep, and I woke up the next day. If you ask me any detail questions about what I did with my day, I wouldn't know, because I was on autopilot. That's not good. So the first thing that I tried when I went on this shift was cutting out certain things. I cut out a lot of different foods because people hate to admit it, and I hate to be one of the people to just tell y'all what to eat. Certain foods do make you feel different. When I eat a lot of breads, I feel sluggish and lazy, and I don't want to do anything. When I eat a lot of candy, I get real bloated. Tummy's not tea, body's not tea, I'm not tea. When I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables and I eat more of a balanced breakfast or a balanced meal in general, I feel more energetic. I feel like I can do more with my day. And I don't think I need to tell you this, but drink more water. And if you drink a lot of water, drink some more. I started going on walks. Now I go for a walk every morning. Precisely at 8 o'clock, 8:30ish in the morning. I walk around. I walk like a mile or a mile and a half every morning. And at first when I started doing it, it was I need to do more of my day. And it was also I need to do a little more cardio. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep the body, tea? You don't keep the body tea by just sitting in the house eating all day. You can eat, but make sure you're being a little active or a lot of active. And I wasn't being none of the active. Y'all, when I tell you I would sit in that bed and not do much of anything. Okay? I go on a walk for a mile or a mile and a half every morning. Take some water with me, of course, but I'm not on my phone talking to friends. I'm not on TikTok scrolling. I only take my phone with me like for emergency purposes. Take it with me for emergency purposes if I need to call home and call someone, or if I get kidnapped. And I hope I never get kidnapped. But if I get kidnapped, that's what the phone's for. And I just look outside and I take in nature. Look at trees, look at different plants. I might stop and really endure, like just look at a plant like, wow, it's beauty, and just see it for what it is. And say hello to the neighbors. We live in a very friendly neighborhood. I say what's up to the neighbors. They say what's up back. It's just that type of experience. You can even walk on your walk and act like you in a movie, girl. I don't know what you gonna do. But make sure that you're being active, and you can romanticize your life by just going on that walk we're talking about right now, and just making sure that you're staying present. I don't go on my walk and I don't talk about things that happened to me last week, yesterday, last year. I don't talk about things that I think are going to happen to me in the future. I literally just stay present in today and go on my walk and really just take in my walk. I know what you're thinking. What else changed after you made these slow progressions to romanticize your life and just be a better person? Everything. I'm a much more rational person. I'm a lot more calmer. I feel like I'm a lot more smooth. I feel more grounded. I feel more responsible. I feel more reliable. And I want to remind you, every day is not going to be perfect. You're going to have shortcomings. You're going to fall short sometimes. That's just a part of the game. You got to take that, the days that aren't perfect, turn them into something good. And this process is just what it is. It's a process. So while I'm still building things, taking things out of it and just tailoring it to me, it does make me feel better. It makes me feel more mindful, and it also makes me feel like I'm in control of my day. And it makes me more mindful of how I move through my day. I'm more inclined to get up and do something every day than to just sit here in my bed every day and just chill, because I've developed that self-discipline aspect of I'm gonna do something today. And it just changed a lot. You start on one thing, it affects another. It's like a domino effect. Just set the dominoes up. You going on that walk, you changing what you eat, you changing what you're looking for. You start taking care of yourself, really romanticizing things, you just knock that first domino down and the rest of them are gonna fall. And then you pick them up and rebuild them, but you rebuild them the right way. Now, I know y'all tired of hearing me talk about me, so here are some things I think you guys should do to romanticize your life. So we can start here. Tailor your space to you. I feel like your room is the biggest thing that you want to decorate when it comes to being somewhere, especially if you spend a lot of time in your room, because your room kind of make or break the way you go to sleep and you wake up that mood. If you wake up in an ugly room, you irritated, you might just be irritated because all your stuff in your room is just not the color you like. If you like green and your stuff in your room is blue, you probably irritated because you're going to sleep under a blue cover. The next thing, start your morning with intentions. Every morning when I wake up, I do not get on my phone. I'm not on my phone. I spend the first 2 hours of my morning, like I said, doing that walk, eating, talking with family. I do not get on my phone the first 2 hours that I'm awake. I pray. I do everything that I need to do in my morning before I touch that phone. And you should too. I know I just threw some of y'all off with the whole not on the phone for 2 hours. You do not need that dopamine that bad. And if you do, I'm here to tell you don't. But I have something that you can do that's kind of in the middle. Instead of consuming other people's lives in the morning and just checking social media in the morning, whatever you need to do around the house, do it. But I have a TV in my room, and you probably do too. Turn your TV on, cut on a playlist. Listen to some music. I listen to some lo-fi, specifically R&B lo-fi. Now, the music is very calm and relaxing. Start having fun doing the things that are boring. When you have to clean up, turn on some music and just go jam. When you're doing your laundry, just fling the clothes around. Don't fling them around your room, because you might wake up and your room's crazy. If you just want to drop them in the washer and drop them in the dryer, go do that. Whatever you got to do to make this stuff fun, do it. Because you have to do it. Why be miserable while you have to do it? You have to do it anyways. Make sure that you are not talking down and talking ill upon yourself and others. That's always and anyways, because you don't get anything like that. You don't get blessed like that. That's just not what we're here to do. But before we get to the other part, I want you to make sure that you're okay. So make sure that you are not being too hard on yourself. This is everybody's first time here as far as we know. You do not want to be one of those people that get slack from other people and yourself. The world is hard enough as it is. You don't have to beat yourself up. So here's what I want you to do. Every time you think of something negative to say about yourself, you go back, you apologize to yourself, and then you say something positive about yourself. The world's already hard enough. You don't need you going against you, because the only thing you have is you. If you don't believe in anything or anybody in this world, you need to believe and have yourself. So with that being said, be a lot nicer to yourself and you'll feel a lot better. I will say this, if you try just one of these tips for a week, you're going to feel completely different. In a good way, of course. You're going to feel completely different. Try the tip, come back in the comments and let me know how you feel. Or if you're thinking about starting one of these tips, get in the comment and let me know which tip that you want to try. Or if you want to try all of them, just let me know. I like when we go back and forth and have these conversations. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys taking the time to watch my videos and engage with me. As always, remember to protect your peace at all times. You guys stay blessed, and I will see you guys in a day or two.